cushiest pit area at the Silver State Nitro Challenge with Team X-Ray's Josh Wheeler. Josh, you were 10th in that round for Pro Truck. Tell us a little bit about your run.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good run. I actually I changed some stuff on my truck, went a little lighter on the oil, and it made the car good at the beginning, but it kind of got real light at the end. So I actually got up to first, a couple laps there. I was creeping my way up the field, and then I got tangled with some traffic, and my car went a little light, and I dropped back. It was a real close race, so my truck's real close. I need to go a little thicker for the main, and I think I'll be there.
What do you think? The track conditions, obviously they're starting to get rough, typical Silver State. Does that make traffic better or worse?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of helps and doesn't help all at the same time, because sometimes it makes people crash more, so you're able to, if you're just patient, to let them crash and get out of the way. But at the same time, it's a little more unpredictable, so you can be jumping into each other pretty quick. So it's a good and bad thing. I think overall, though, it kind of helps out, because I think people are crashing more, and so it makes room for to move up.
You've had a few runs this weekend, sprinkled into the top 10. You're looking pretty good in both truck and buggy, but you're definitely the only X-Ray car in the top 10. You guys had a lot more drivers at Nitro Challenge. You're the biggest X-Ray name here at Silver State. Is it tougher when it's just you and you don't really have ideas to bounce off anybody, or you kind of just do your own thing anyway?
It always helps. Having a team with Reno here and Martin Bayer and those guys from Europe, it's definitely great. But we got a bunch of good guys here with Kurt. They've had some bad luck this weekend. The track's getting rough, but I think they'll be getting up there. So they've helped me out a lot. We've tried a lot of different stuff, so they've definitely helped. I think hopefully they'll be up there when it comes main time.
And you said that you've been trying a lot of different stuff this week, and it seems like the racers that we've talked to have kind of been split. It's either, I've been changing my car like crazy, trying to, cope with the track conditions better, and then some of them are like, there's nothing I can change on my car to help it go through this better, I just need to drive.
Yeah.
So what has it been for you?
A little bit of both here. I really haven't messed with much besides the shocks, just because it's getting so bumpy, and I think that's just a crucial part of it. So every race, my main thing is just playing with the shocks. But the car, front to rear balance is good. Everything feels good here. A lot of it will have to deal with. It's just bumpy, and you just got to find a good line. So I think that's going to be crucial for the main. And
again, that's something that we've heard echoed from everybody. What do you think are the toughest spots on the track, and what parts have particularly gotten worse as the track has gotten rougher?
The jumps everywhere is getting rougher, but before the double on the right hand side, and then also the double triple in the center, you have to think about that more, especially I noticed that last race going into the double triple. You really had to set up for that, because you could go in and get squirrely and ruin that whole section. So I think you're going to have to make sure you pick a good line going up to the jumps, because I think that's going to be the main thing, whether you make it or don't.
And what do you think the parts of the track that you've excelled over some of the other drivers that have allowed you to put in some of these good runs?
Yeah, on the left-hand side, I think I'm pretty fast going and jumping up onto there and getting around. My car seems to be really good through there. It's pretty consistent. I'm trying to make it faster in the corners. I'm losing a little bit there, but I did a few things this last run with the steering that made a little bit of difference. So I think that will, hopefully I'll be there in the main.
It's kind of tough trying to make your car carry more corner speed on that, because a lot of those adjustments will then turn around and hurt it going through the bumps, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's always a give and take. So you're trying to find, the bumps are obviously, my main concern for a main, because that's just, you don't want to crash, and even if you may be off a little bit in the corners, but qualifying, you got to be fast. So you kind of do a different car from the main time to the qualifier, especially here. You just want a safe car that's still somewhat fast.
Well, you have definitely done a good job of it this weekend. You got a couple of top 10 runs so far this weekend, 10th in this third and final round of Pro Truck. Hopefully set you up for a good starting spot in the A main. Congratulations, Josh.
Thanks a lot.